Welcome to Frosting Your Gravy, dear friends. Today's recipe is for something really special, delicious, and of course homemade chicken artichoke pizza. It's hot. I literally just got it out of the oven. I want to show you the dough there. Completely baked through. Beautiful. Very, very good. And also my super special chicken Alfredo sauce. You can use store-bought jarred stuff, but why? Once you guys try this recipe for my Alfredo sauce, I've been using it for years. It's my go-to. It's the only one I will use if I'm not in a hurry and I can spend a little time and make my own sauce. Oh my goodness, it's so worth it. I encourage you, friends, to give it a try. And it's garlicky too. Did I mention it's a garlic Alfredo? Oh, so good. And we're gonna put it all together in a pizza, into a pizza. So let's do it, friends. Hey guys, so for my pizza today, I decided to make my homemade white Alfredo sauce. And we begin by heating the large skillet on low heat and sprinkle 1 tablespoon of flour. And at this point, keeping it on low heat, I'm going to keep stirring this flour all around. And what I'm going to do is, it's called dry frying. I'm going to dry fry this flour until it changes its color to a color of a walnut. It'll be light beige. We do not want to brown it, simply to make it like dark beige. I will show you where to stop, but burnt flour does not taste good, so we will stir it and control it before it gets to that over dark. It's already starting to change color. See, from pure white that it was to a tan. And be sure to stir it all around so that it kind of evenly cooks. And you can skip this step, honestly. I just go extra because it adds this deeper nutty flavor in the sauce that's really worth spending a couple of extra minutes on. But if you're on a time crunch, you can skip this step and go to the next step where we will be stirring in the milk. I just really appreciate the deeper flavor that it gives. So also I do want to mention that it's a heaping tablespoon of flour. So I have this soup spoon, and I just scooped it from the bag, and it wasn't level. It is a heaping. Otherwise, if you're using standard American measuring spoons, you could do maybe like 1.5 tablespoons of flour. I encourage you to stay here and keep moving and stirring. Here we go, guys. This is the color, but obviously, as you could see, flour is no longer white. It definitely is in my case it's light beige. You could let it go 30 seconds more and it will be darker, but it's enough for me. Next step is to stir in 1 cup of milk. I don't do all of the milk at once. I add a little and mix and stir with the flour. Oh, it smells so good, that cooked flour. Yum. And then I add some more milk. and mix and stir. And with my spatula, I press against the bottom of the pan to create this smooth paste. Also, it's a good idea to turn the heat down to the lowest at this point. And we need to create a smooth paste with it. So mix and mash against the bottom of the pan and slowly work all of that milk in. You can, if you want to, add all of the milk at once. Use whatever technique works for you. For me, it works better to do a little bit at a time. It helps me see the clumps and work them out. Okay, that was a cup. And on the lowest heat, keep stirring and pushing against the bottom and sides of the pan to create an absolutely smooth paste consistency. Once you got it smooth, all the flour mixed in, add half a stick or 4 tablespoons of butter and 4 teaspoons of minced garlic. Fresh is always better. I've done it with fresh garlic and the difference is humongous. The aroma is just absolutely amazing. But today I'm using store-bought in a jar minced garlic, and then let the butter melt into our milk and flour mixture and stir it all together to combine to one smooth consistency. This happens very, very quick. Mix all the garlic all around. Oh my goodness, guys, this smells absolutely amazing with the addition of that butter and garlic. And next, I put in 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese. And same as before, start blending it in to the rest of the ingredients in the pan. You could, if you want to, cut up cream cheese into cubes before you add it to the pan. I didn't this time, so I'm trying to do it now, and it'll help melt the whole thing faster. And keep it the whole time on medium low heat. We don't want this to start heating, bubbling, splattering around before everything blends in. It needs to be done on a low medium temperature so that the cream cheese slowly melts and binds with the other ingredients in the pan. Just take your time with it, no rush. It all comes together. And once your cream cheese mixture becomes really, really smooth and homogeneous and very well combined with everything else, the next step is adding 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. And it's kind of powdery kind, grated Parmesan cheese, and stir it in to combine. That grated Parmesan adds really deep, cheesy, pleasant flavor to the sauce. And guys, I am skipping adding salt to this because this is going to be a pizza, and it'll have a lot of cheese on it as is, and cheese is very salty, so I'm not adding salt to my sauce. If you're making this to make the chicken Alfredo bake, I would add a small amount of salt. But because of the cheeses that will be on the pizza, I don't want this to taste over salted. And now to loosen it up, because it did thicken with the addition of the Parmesan, I'm going to add 2-3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Stir it in, and then we're gonna start adding milk. We need to bring in the milk, and little by little stir in some milk until we reach a desired consistency. If you want your sauce to be really thick, you can leave it as is, or if you see that it's too thick and you want it looser, like to spread on the pizza dough, like in my case, I want it to be looser, so I'm going to add about quarter cup of milk. And literally at this point, you're the boss. Just keep adding milk until it's thick enough or loose enough for you. You will generally stay within quarter cup bounds. And it's also time to add key seasonings to our sauce, and that's always black pepper, just ground black pepper to taste. I don't measure, I just add some for flavor. And absolute key ingredient for the Alfredo sauce is ground nutmeg. Per recipe it's 1/3 of a teaspoon, but again, I'm not measuring, I'm just kind of eyeballing what would be 1/3 of a teaspoon, and this seems right. And mix and stir everything, and now that we've added milk, it's very easy to dissolve the seasonings that we just added and mix them into our sauce. And at that point, we just bring it to a light simmering. Our goal is never to boil the sauce, because we will ruin the sauce by boiling it. Only literally to light bubbling here and there, which is called simmering, right? And once you see that simmering started, turn it off and cool your sauce. It is done. I hope you guys enjoy the recipe for my homemade, unbelievably delicious, unbeatable sauce. Is hands down the best. Easy to make, as anything homemade tastes so much better than factory produced. Not to mention more economical as far as like cost, and healthy because there's no preservatives or bad ingredients. Our sauce is done, guys. Voila! A big love from me to all of my precious, beloved viewers and subscribers. And now it is time to spread our sauce that we prepared earlier. Just paint it on our pizza all over it. Sauce has been spread on my pizza, and now it's time to load it up with your choice of toppings. Today I'm doing chicken, quartered artichoke hearts, and also I have a sweet a bell pepper and leeks. You can replace leeks with red onion, and if you have mushrooms and you love mushrooms, those go good also. chicken added, sweet peppers added, chopped up leeks or red onions, whichever one you choose, on it, artichoke hearts added. Before I do mozzarella topping, I'm going to lightly sprinkle this grated Parmesan that we used in the sauce. That would go so good with a homemade Alfredo that we created. To taste it again on the toppings, gourmet. And now we can load it with mozzarella. Again, I am not measuring it. I'm just gonna top it till it covers all of the veggie toppings and chicken on it. And I rolled out my second piece of dough, did everything the same, laid the sheet of cheese that I had in the freezer and crumbled up the second sheet to put around. And friends, here we go. My pizza is done. The first one that I put in the oven. I pulled it out and ready to serve it to my family. Artichoke and chicken. Oh, so good. Here's one of them. Just too good, guys. Homemade version. Don't you think it's just the best? Oh, look at that. Mmm.